Quickly, before the vlog starts, I show you what kitchen gadgets I have and use, because probably the most asked question I get is what blender do you have, and even more, what food processor do you have? So I linked this video for all of you, like, and now I tell you, and then the vlog starts, and maybe you would like to watch and subscribe and become a vegan savage, but no, I answer it. So the most asked question first, what food processor do I have? I have the Gastrobug Advanced. Is this a good food processor? I think so, because I don't have a comparison. It is actually my first food processor I ever had, but I tried a couple of food processors from my friends and they weren't as powerful and as big, especially for vegan savages like myself. I love to have a lot of volume, just make a lot of white bean cookie dough, nice cream, white bean dip, hummus, what have you, and there so much volume fits in there, and it just manages like it's nothing. So I don't need to scrape down or anything, it just does its job, and super minimalist. You just have one button, so I love this food processor. Then the blender, I have the Vitamix. This one, do you need to pay hundreds for a blender? No, you don't. The first years of being vegan, I had a cheap blender for like 30 euros. It did the job. Now in retrospect, not that well, because especially frozen chunks, like frozen greens, like frozen spinach, it didn't really dissolve, and I had chunks in there, so it wasn't that tasty. A high-speed blender on the other side, like a Vitamix, does the job so well, it's so smooth. So now, once I got a high-speed blender, I never want to go back. This is as high as it gets. You can also take a cheaper blender, which just costs like 200 euro. It's probably kind of the same. So I recommend something like that at least. So you actually drink more delicious, healthy smoothies and don't have these chunks in there. But if you want it top notch, honey, I recommend a Vitamix. So much volume, so durable, and the warranty you have for that is, I think, I don't know, 10 years or something. So if it breaks, you are good. So there you got it. That is my Vitamix, that is my food processor, and the rest, a water boiler. Which I love because you can actually adjust the temperature, because often I don't even want 100 degrees, because for tea it's way too hot, and I just take 70 or 80, and you can even keep it warm, but I actually never used that function. Then my coffee machine, just a Senseo coffee machine, really like the coffee, really simple, and the pads are 100% biodegradable, and this is a juicer which is really cheap from Philips and is alright. At the beginning was okay, now it's not that good because so many chunks come out and I don't really choose that much. But if you want a juice, I recommend a good juicer, like an Angel juicer, that is more pricey, but juices are not as good as smoothies, mostly because there you actually keep the fiber. Now the question is, which one do you actually need? If you can afford both, I recommend definitely both, because here you can do stuff where you don't need any liquid, like nice cream, like cookie dough, like bliss balls, like a dough, a batter for something where you don't need any liquid and you don't need to scrape off the edges all the time. It just does its job without any liquid, like later. I'm gonna cook these white beans now and then make white bean cookie dough. There's actually a bit of liquid in it, but not much, and there would be a hassle in a blender. A high-speed blender, not so much. You could also make nice cream in here, but it's not as easy as a food processor. You just literally put it in, close it, start, and you don't have to do anything. Press again and you're done. But why do you need a blender though? That's a question, good that you asked, because this one is much slower. So thus, if you have chunks of frozen greens, for example, it doesn't mix as well. Whereas a blender, a high-speed blender, just blends everything so smooth. So you can put chunks of vegetables in there and it really gets a smooth liquid smoothie. So for smoothies, smoothie bowls, this and that, something liquid, milkshakes, blender. And for something without liquid, like doughs or even nuts and seed butters, like peanut butter, just adds lots of peanuts or lots of almonds and make almond butter. A food processor, I use that on a daily for my nice cream and that for my smoothies. And that's that. So if you're still watching, please continue now, because the vlog now starts. I do daily vlogs. First of all, how do I start my vlog? Good morning, vegan savages. So first of all, if you're new here, I share my exciting, weird, healthy, funny, non-judgmental vegan lifestyle on a daily basis, where we soak white beans and cook them for white bean cookie dough. Why do they lie here in the sun? Because my pseudoscience tells me that they will start to sprout. Not really, because I don't let them sprout, just like for 2 hours. I let them sit here, so the seeds, they're like, oh, we need to grow. We need to expand nutrients, so they want to start to sprout, but now I will cook them. I don't know. If you want to sprout them for real, it takes longer, and I'm not an expert of any means when it comes to sprouting. But I just don't want to cook them immediately because I was in the gym. We roll the clip soon. So I think rather than lying in the dark pot, they enjoy it here in the sun much more. And you ask, what sun? Well, you're right. Now I just showered, came home from the gym. You want to see that leg training? Roll the clip.
I may be a weirdo, but this is my year, yo. My life may be crazy. My lack of the lazy has let me do shit that I love on the daily.
Did I count wrong? Why is it so heavy? 140, 50, 60. Let's just face it. I'm a weak bitch. We are 3 decent vegan savages. We all cleaned our barbells. And we're all single, by the way. Why is that? How can 3 decent vegan savages, handsome by the way, be single? Yo. And the statistic is like 80–90% of vegans are female. Yo, where are my female vegan savages when I need you? Just move to Berlin. Well, don't, because who knows for how long I will be here. Just come and meet us. Oh, we're desperate. Oh no, that's not a good attitude. No, just come if you want. I mean, I need you. I'm lonely. Come here.
So don't let me down.
Benny, are you single?
Yeah.
You want a girlfriend? Yes or no?
It depends.
On what?
Best answer.
Huh?
Always the best answer. It depends.
Depends on what?
On the girl.
Okay. Because I was like, we're all emptied our barbell, so we're 3 decent vegan savages. We're quite handsome, but we're all single, even though most vegans are female. Why is that?
Because we are married to the game.
Married to the game? Bro, that's why. Yeah, of course. If I'm hustling all day, editing my vlog, doing this, that, I'm spending time at home, don't go outside and party. Benny, you're so smart. Benny? So now it is time to show you the food processor in action. Or first I need to cook the white beans. So anyway, we're gonna make white bean cookie dough now. Do we make nice cream before that? Hell, or do we even have frozen? But we just make any form of nice cream version because I'm so hungry. And the white bean cookie dough for dessert, that sounds good. So I show you the food processor even twice because these bad boys, they need to cook for about an hour. In the meantime, let's make some nice cream. And you don't need frozen bananas necessarily. I just recommend something frozen. So we just take these ripe bananas and we take frozen raspberries. Let's go! Now it is time for my second breakfast in between my second breakfast because the cookie dough will be my second breakfast. So this is the in-between breakfast. Yo, who am I kidding? Whole grain corn cakes, applesauce and tahini. You're like, tahini, but this tahini I buy from the Turkish store. It's actually sweet. It's so good. And I just love that combi. Even though it's hard to eat, I just love that. And you know what? You had me at vegan. How nice is that shirt? New merch available at vegansavage.com. Link in bio or just type it in. And this pot, this lid, is a game changer. I'll link you the German Amazon link down below. If I find an English product from the United States store, I'll link it up. Oops. Only if I do like this it happens. But otherwise, it just cannot overboil. It can literally not. So that is such a game changer. Check out the product down below. Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, check out the product down below, or you probably already have such a lid because it's a game changer and my vegan savages are witty as Or you don't have one yet? Or you like when your water overboils? I don't feel you. White beans are done, and if you just take the extra time, well, it is not really time because you gotta just think a bit ahead, but while they cook, you do something else. Like I just designed some new merch, do this and that. So it's just a bit planning, but if you cook your own legumes, they taste so incredibly good and they're as healthy as a get, salt-free, nothing added. Like that's why I always have lots of raw legumes and cook them in bulk. Like this is a kilogram or even more. So I eat a portion or two now and then put the rest in the fridge. And if I cook even more, like if I cook like 3 kilograms in advance, then I just freeze portions and then I have it for the next week handy. And I forgot that I actually already did a recipe video for cookie dough, so I'm not gonna do a professional recipe video for vegan food because I already have it there. And if you want to know how I make the cookie dough, you gotta check out the recipe. I linked my post, my Instagram post down below. Check it out. That's how I make it now. And I designed or you already saw it, I ordered male leggings. The design wasn't good, but it's the same leggings, and the leggings is so comfy and so performance rich. And now Scorpion Mind and we came up with such a badass design. I show you that in a minute when Nico is somewhere. He's so busy because he's a speaker, public speaker here in Germany for plant-based nutrition, and each weekend there's hardly a weekend where he's home. Next weekend he actually is, and then we're doing a vegan cooking night. I'm digressing, but Benny and Philip are coming, and then I showed them the leggings and then we ordered them. So we all represent the Vegan Savage male leggings under our shorts, because in Germany it's often chilly, and then the combi male leggings and shorts just looks badass. It's warm and cozy and performance rich, and probably become a yoga chick and wear just leggings 24/7. Who says males cannot wear leggings? 2019, you can wear whatever you want. Right, Nico? Oh, that's my boy. You look so fluffy, yummy, I'm gonna die. Check out the link down below for the recipe video. And this time, instead of peanut butter, I added almond butter. I don't know what it is about almonds, but they just make me smile. Not a nice smile, but such a creepy, weird, forced smile.
You good, bro?
Benny, you had me at vegan. You had me at vegan.
Oh, new merch.
Oh, you like the shirt?
Nice. Except from the letters, it's the same, like color and so on, like the old one, right?
Like which old one?
I thought you had like a.
I have shirts in the same color, but
Yeah.
not this design. But how do you like? You want one?
With like the new
Like this one?
text? Yeah, I love.
Yeah. You know what's even cooler? Here, wait, check this out. We got now male leggings, and I think you will love them. So I will order them. The question though, which one you will like more? They're pretty much the same.
Do you have like the one for sleeping?
No, the design is not good, but we have actually good designs. But wait, let me record my screen. Sit down on the mighty ball.
See what's my.
And let me know. We got this one. You see, Vegan Savage in the middle of the stripes, and the design is like black, but you have this
It's like,
pattern here.
It reminds me of. Do you know Tron? Tron Legacy?
Thor?
No. Huh? No, Tron.
No.
I'll show you after.
Okay, so you have Vegan Savage in between, and for people who don't like to have Vegan Savage such in your face, then we only have it with stripes. Like here you see the stripes. It's like Adidas, but it's being savage, you know. So which one you like more?
Of course, the one with the text.
Of course, right? So I would say we ordered this one 3 times.
Nice.
What do you say? Medium
no.
or small or large?
I mean, I don't know the...
I just order all sizes. But this, how cool is the pattern?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, it looks super futuristic.
Because but it's the same, you know, and I tried it yesterday when I was running with Kiwi. I wore it under my pants and it was so comfy. And the material is just on fire. But this design is so like, looks like Aladdin and you're about to go to bed. I don't know, it reminds me just of sleep. But the new design is on fire and we're gonna order it. But and it's so, well, I'm a hypocrite if I say it's durable because I wore it one time. But we're gonna wear the heck out of it and tell you if it's durable for real. We're just trying the size for Benny. And I was like, are you going to bed now? Is this your pajama? Are you Aladdin?
I mean, it looks like it.
Oh, is it called Aladdin in English? Yeah, the design is just wasted. There's a little mushroom. But is it called Aladdin in English? Aladdin?
Like the...
Aladdin. Aladdin, that's how you pronounce it. Doesn't he look like Aladdin? Anyway, bro, but just like how it feels.
It's super soft.
So, but for you, this one is obviously too big. So for you, we get a medium, right?
Yeah.
Or would you even say small?
I'm not sure.
No, I would say medium. Or let me order small, medium, and large, and you can pick which one fits the best. Okay? Bro, the question: we got male leggings. Which one do you like more? This or this? So this one, they're basically the same from the pattern. This one has vegan savage between the stripes, and this one has just 3 stripes basically.
Like Adidas?
Yeah, like Adidas.
But I like this more.
Yeah, so we're gonna all order this one.
So it's a movie... Holy shit, it's almost already 9 years now?
So you're claiming my leggings looks like that? I mean, not really, but kinda.
That's actually not what I meant.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
So no.
You can watch it once.
Ah, so it's not good. Okay. 1 hour later, Benny and we won quite a lot of games. Philip is kind of losing a lot. I don't know what's going on, but Philip told me, because I told you that this station right there is for electric bicycles. It's actually not. Parking now here costs something and there you can buy a ticket, so that's a downside. But no, I show my friends the new raw hot chocolate from Vivo Live. Are you pumped? Bro, have you won a game so far? Why?
I don't know.
Bro, because you don't wear any merch.
Maybe.
And then the question is though, Benny, do you wear any merch?
No.
How can you win without merch? Never feels good to me. Let's spice up the game a little bit. Shit.
No!
They're all spinning in the same direction. That is the secret. First of all, how fancy are those mugs? Pink and golden.
Wow. Thank you.
Come back.
I added something.
Poison. Tastes like vanilla.
Yeah, I ruined it. I butchered it because I added a vanilla drop just to make it even more delicious. But now it kind of tastes like vanilla. But it's good?
Yeah.
10%?
Just kidding. That's good.
10%?
What 10%?
You should plug my code.
It's not that chocolate free.
Oh.
Is that even a word?
Yeah, you can make words. That's okay on this channel.
Let's talk about it.
You vegan? You had me. So that is the vlog, honey. I cannot wait when the weather is nicer and we truly go out there, Berlin. It's not so cold and we truly have those spring vibes. And I show you Berlin on its finest. When it's bloom, when it's sunny, when people are outside and we go crazy. And they're like, we're so German. I'm gonna watch for sure another episode of Game of Thrones. Whoopala. I told you. Do you also say whoopala? I think that's where I came from. Bavaria. Whoopala. Whoops. Whoop. Oopsie. Because I told you I rewatched season 7. And 2 days ago I watched 1 episode. Yesterday I watched 3 episodes. Just so good, and just the next one, the cliffhanger, even though I already know what happens. It's just such a good TV show. And today I already watched an episode. Oh, so good. Good that they're not endless episodes, otherwise I wouldn't have a life and wouldn't be able to daily vlog. Good that I stay away from other TV shows because I just get hooked. They're maybe not that good, but they always end on a cliffhanger, and I'm just like, I need to find out. And then here we go. It's kind of boring. What? What will happen next? Okay, whoa, didn't expect that. Oh, kind of boring. What? And then it's you feel me? All I wanted to say is that I see you here tomorrow because I do daily vlogs. I upload every single day. Peace. Eat your chickpeas or your white beets. Like, totally unable to close the vlog, so I just run away and the vlog closes itself. Do I feel